yawning, it all unfolds for the benefit of our awakening. We are one love, we are one mind, and we now unfold into awakening. We are one love, we are one mind, and we now unfold into awakening. Yeah. Rest, accept, and trust, y'all. It all unfolds for the benefit of our awakening. Oh, yeah. We are one mind. Yeah, we are one love. And we now unfold into awakening. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. We are one mind. We are one love. And we all unfold into awakening. Yeah, 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 yeah. There it is. There it is. There it is. The whole purpose. Unfolding into awakening. I'm so glad to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's been such a really amazing, interesting week, and Helen Avery this morning really hit the nail on the head with it. What some of the stuff I've been going through, and so I'm going to talk about that a little bit and sing some songs and play some videos, and yeah, we'll see what happens. First of all, I just want to ring us in with our little bell in meditation. So here we go. Rest, accept, and trust. It all unfolds for our awakening. Blessed be. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. As we gather together to create once again this circle of unconditional love where everything that we like and everything that we do not like is welcome. And boy, let's explore together that which we like and that which we don't like, and how joyous it is really to welcome it in and to feel all of it. I'm really super grateful for this path, and I'm super grateful to be in this community. So as we sing and talk and share today, let us hear what we need to hear. And let us say what we need to say. Blessed be. And so it is. Oh, Joyce has joined us. Hi, Joyce. Yay. Well, it's been quite a week. Today, this afternoon, I went to a local recording studio here and laid down some vocals for my next song that I'm going to release, which is Sparkle, which is number 12 in Thoughts of Awakening. And I'm so thrilled about this song. It's so cool. So, I'm going to give you a little teaser. Just a little teaser. Just a little bit. But let me see. Let me see if I can do this. All right. Okay, you ready? Yeah? Here we go. Look to the sparkle that shines within, and let it lead you and shine its light on all you see. Embrace the sparkle, it is your truth. Look to the sparkle that shines within. Follow the sparkle, trust the sparkle, yeah. Listen to the sparkle, it is your truth. Look to the sparkle that shines within. Just a little tease, just a little tease. Goodness gracious. Oh, it's going to be fun. So I picture a roller skating video for this song. All right, so I'm just having so much fun with this because I'm just seeing us all like doing a retreat together where we're roller skating. And we're in this roller rink going, look to the sparkle. So if anybody wants to video themselves roller skating, I have to go find a roller rink around here because I really want to do a little video in the roller rink. So if y'all have a roller rink near you, take a video of yourself roller skating and send it to me. So yeah, that was really that's fun. I'm glad we're putting that together. And gosh, it's just been such a wonderful contemplation week of beautiful experiences for me, contemplating thoughts of awakening and hearing everybody else's contemplations. This is getting very, very the practice of this is stripping away layers of goo, ego goo, sticky goo. And I'm just super grateful for that. So let's see. I thought I would share today's, we just already heard it, I think, but today, what we contemplated was 87, which is today is a day of rest. Today, remember the willingness in your heart. Remember your willingness to awaken to all that is as it is. Remember your willingness to see through what seems to be to the power that is beyond it. And that's, the breakthrough really that I had as I was contemplating this was seeing through what seems to be and really knowing that love is all encompassing. So here's what I had to share. Today is a day of rest. Thank God for a day of rest. A weight has been lifted. Let me describe this as best I can. Pesky feelings. Aren't those feelings pesky sometimes? Pesky feelings of heartbreak and sadness have been pissing me off this week. Don't get me wrong. Today, these feelings were indeed felt. Emotions were emoted. However, I knew in the deepest place in my heart that the feelings of fear and sadness belong to a personality called Yolanda, not the truth of who I am. That deeply felt noticing shifted my perception entirely. I actually sensed and felt the presence and assurance of a loving, non-judgmental watcher. I was aware, in a real heartfelt way of awareness, my higher self. It's not a person, it's a knowing. I can sense that self now as Yolanda is listening to soft meditation music and writing this contemplation. I feel harmonized. I feel in balance. I feel held. I feel like I'm experiencing what Regina said, to see through what seems to be to the power that is beyond it. And what a joy to get a clear sense of this steadfast, always present, always non-judgmental voice that really, really likes me. I am at rest. Blessed be. I got real happy about that, and I pictured Sally Field at the Oscars. You like me, you really like me. That's kind of what I was feeling. Because, Glenn always says the voice that likes me. And so I'm like, oh, he really, really does like me. It's all encompassing. So I want to play that video. Love is all encompassing. Did you know is what I call it. And I think Shauna has that. Did you know that love is your true identity? And did you know that love is all encompassing? And everything you fear is now all dissolving. Love is not in conflict, love simply is. Love is inclusive, it surrounds and transcends. Ooh, love is all there is. Love is inclusive, love is all encompassing. Well, did you know that love has no opposite? And did you know that no one is left outside of it? No one in exile, all of us are a part of it. Love is not in conflict, love simply is. Love is inclusive, it surrounds and transcends. Ooh, love is all there is. Love is inclusive, love is all encompassing. Love is not in conflict, love simply is. Love is inclusive, it surrounds and transcends. Ooh, love is all there is. Love is inclusive, love is all encompassing. Love is all encompassing. is all encompassing. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. It's so exciting to work on this new album, and I'm going to release some songs as singles, as I go along. But uh, throughout the year, my plan is to record these 10 new songs that I've written, over the past 2 years, and um, I'm just having so much fun. It's so awesome. Feels like a new chapter is happening. Encore, encore, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness. Well, so today I did write a homily. I'm having fun doing that. And it's been real cool because, I go once a month to Unity of Norwalk and give a talk. So with all the morning contemplations and our Wednesday night class where we continue studying A Course in Miracles, the workbooks that Glenn created over the years, and just these new songs and feelings, it just feels like, wow, I have something to share, something to, say. And I don't know, it didn't feel like that before. I mean, writing songs has always been my thing, and it's really how I express myself, but I never thought of myself really as delivering the message. So, I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that. And so, I'd like to share with you today, I took Glenn's commentary on that section of the text, and worked with that and my own contemplations from the week to sort of put the message, to give you what came to me from all of this work this week, I guess, is kind of the best way to put it. Yeah, so in a lot of ways, I didn't understand a lot of what Glenn was sharing when he used to share with me and with all of us. And I guess it's taken all this time to really embody this, even though, I've been on the, it happens. You're on the conscious spiritual path for a long time, right? And, I've been reading Course in Miracles over and over and over every year, and all this stuff, and listening to teachings, and it just takes however long it takes for it to really sink in or become lived, I guess, is how I would say it. So, I'm going to share my thoughts. Oh, Rhoda's here. Hi, Rhoda. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. All right. So, what the work has been for me this week is about untangling pain and joy. And so everything that I've been sitting with came to a real head for me, and I tried to write it all down. So here we go. I wanted to say that this week full of confusion of pain and joy, it's not a failure. I don't see it as a failure on my part, you know. I see it as a beginning, a new beginning. And so it starts off with chapter 7, section 10, where the text says, "The world we made has taught us that pain is pleasure and joy is something to be earned, postponed, or feared." God. I bought that, y'all. Hook, line, and sinker. The ego just kind of went in and said, And I said, sure, I'm going to do that. I'm going to confuse all this. Sounds like a fun trip. So, what I discovered was I have learned to associate love with the loss. I mean, okay, you don't want to know you don't want to know my whole history of boyfriends and whatever, but usually, but it's a long history. And usually it didn't in the past, until Glenn, it didn't really work out too well, but there was always some kind of tragic ending. I'd fall in love with some guy that was straight, but who really liked me, and I thought he loved me, and just stuff like that, like really ridiculous things. And so each kind of relationship that I ever had always kind of ended in some kind of real pain. And then, Glenn and I spent 20 years together, and then he left the planet. Hey, what's that all about? You're not supposed to do that. And I kind of felt thrown back into a repeating pattern, like, oh, am I doing this again? I'm in pain again. Like, what's going on? So I have learned to associate love with the loss. And this is a good one. And Regis really helped me with this one last Wednesday night. I also learned to associate peace with boredom. Dun, 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 dun. 'Cause I'm not used to peace. Especially in relationships, or when I talk about love or whatever like that. There's like, oh no, it's got to be drama, right? It's got to be. It's got to have some drama. And of course, lots of drama going on around the world and everywhere. So, pick your drama. I also thought that joy was something that might be taken away. So, I've been reaching for short-term goals, things that will make me feel better, later, while overlooking what is actually true right now. And so in this booklet that Glenn wrote on this text, he said, reality, truth, beauty, and knowledge are not in conflict, and they support and strengthen each other. Wow. I had to let that settle in. Reality, truth, beauty, and knowledge are not in conflict. Love is not in conflict, you know. And they support and strengthen each other. Reality does not argue with itself because it just is. Truth does not compete with beauty. Love does not cancel out peace. And why I thought that was true, I don't know. But if something feels like conflict, if it feels unstable, inconsistent, or conditional, I'm not experiencing the truth. I'm experiencing confusion. And of course, Course in Miracles would say that the confusion comes from the ego, which of course it does. And then Glenn tells us that the ego tries to avoid and manipulate, not create. Its methods are not consistent, so the results are all over the place. And don't we know this? Oh, gosh. Oh, man. The ego says, if I just get this, then I'll feel better. If I avoid this, then I'll be safe. But the results are always unpredictable, temporary, and unsteady because the ego doesn't create. It chases feelings. And here's Glenn's first question that I want us to consider. I feel it's kind of a piercing question. How does your mind work? Not in theory, but in practice. What do your thoughts produce? Peace? Or a constant negotiation with fear? And I found this week that this fear negotiation was indeed going on constantly. So how does your mind work? Anybody got a little thought they want to share about that one? Shauna put in the chat, liar! I'm assuming she's saying that you go, liar! Truly. Oh, goodness. Well, you know, it always brings me back to Glenn's beautiful name for the Holy Spirit, the voice that likes me. And I just began to ponder the gentleness of that. The voice that likes me. Not the voice that judges me. Not the voice that pressures me. But the voice that likes me. Glenn says the voice that likes me isn't going to force its will upon my or your mind because love does not coerce. Truth does not demand. The voice waits patiently for your willingness. And then Glenn goes on to say, we cannot stop being who we are. If we're paying attention, we can learn how we think by what we create. So here's another great question. What do you share with the world? Because what we extend reveals what we believe. What do you share with the world? Oh, we're so great at that here. Sharing each other's joy and insights and wisdom. It's a blessing. So what do we share with the world? We do share that joy, that wisdom, that insight with each other. And that does reveal what we believe. It really does. Well, so the text and Glenn's writing comes together really beautifully here in this next little piece. The ego, Glenn says, the ego offers us a fantasy of how we'll feel later, the promise of joy. This took me a minute. He said, the promise of joy isn't joy. What again? The promise of joy is not joy. And yet, how often do we live there? I'll be happy when, I'll feel better after. But ACIM teaches that joy is not in the future, it's not delayed, it's reality, it's what is, and it's available now. What are we waiting for is Glenn's next question, and I want to contemplate that a minute with the promise of joy is not joy. You know, how that struck me was joy is not dependent on how I feel. And, you know, the ego offers me joy by doing things or whatever, you know, things are involved with the joy, you know. True joy, I'm discovering, is not, you know, based on any of that. Not based on any of that. And a lot of times I've been afraid of my own thoughts. Like if this is funny, I don't know if y'all listen to Abraham Hicks, but, you know, sometimes I'm afraid of my own thoughts, and then I'll say something, and then I'll go, she says it this way, try to slurp it back up. So you say something you realized was not like a good thing to say or whatever. Cancel. Right. But no, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. That's what's here for you. This is what's here for me, whatever the feeling is. Thank you, Helen Avery, this morning. What those big feelings. Oh my God. That's what I thought was inappropriate. I'll say it that way, on the spiritual path, you know. But no, turns out that's exactly what I want to do, is feel all of it. This is really new for me. What am I waiting for? Well, nothing. I'm feeling it, baby. I am feeling it. And now it's so silly, right? I'm just laughing. But, like, you know, days and days of pain and, you know, just heartbreak, sadness. I mean, all of those things, you know, are kind of natural to feel, but I just didn't know how to work with them. So, what are we waiting for? I've been living with this question. Actually, since Glenn has passed, and obviously there are moments when grief feels like pain, but there are moments when it feels like love. And sometimes I can't tell the difference. And sometimes, actually, I think there is no difference. You know, you pick up a stick and it has two ends. Love, pain. I don't know. Because love is all-encompassing, it's big enough to hold my pain. And everybody's pain. And the world's pain. Wow, that's trustworthy. If that which we call God can hold everything like that and not dissolve or freak out or, you know, explode, then that's really trustworthy. And I had to go through all of that to sort of come to this, wow, how trustworthy this is, this path we're on, this awareness that we're aware of, this sacred mystery. I love that word. I love that phrase for God, sacred mystery. Wow. So, the pain comes from what I think I have lost, and the love comes from what cannot ever be lost. And when I listen, when I become still, I can feel the difference. The voice that likes me reminds me what is real. What is real in me, what is real in Glenn, what is real in you. And none of it has gone anywhere. You know, that's interesting because the sort of metaphor that I'm seeing right now as we speak is like, I mean, I'm not physically in the room with you. We're in this space on Zoom. And everything that you are is present with me right now. All of that we are together is present right here, right now. And I don't have to be physically touching you or in the same room with you to know that that is true and to feel that love and that commitment that you guys have to walking this path, which inspires me so greatly and keeps me steady. Well, the same with Glenn. He's just walked into another room, or he's on the internet somewhere, you know, where I can't find. But, you know, these are the sort of metaphors that help me, that really help me. And it's all here. It's all here in the present. Your love, his love, my love, all of it is here right now in the present. Woo! I'm getting a hallelujah moment because this is really cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then I wrote down from Glenn's booklet, we learn to trust the voice by taking action, by doing what we know. Not by waiting to feel certain or not by having perfect clarity, but by living into what I already know is true. And yes, sometimes I don't trust it. And Glenn asked another question. Where is it still difficult to be in integrity? Well, at first I thought it was a shaming question, but then I realized it's a doorway. Wow. And I feel like just, you know, being honest with who I am, what I'm going through, what my experience of this walk is, and hearing from you, your stories, your walk, your journey. Wow. That's a doorway. That's integrity. We're all examples of integrity. And it's a doorway to reclaim strength. Glenn says, when we don't rely on our strengths, we feel weak and turn to bad advice from the ego. We can normalize fear. We can also normalize our strengths, and that's such a powerful practice, and is exactly the spot that I'm in right now. And I realized in the past I've practiced fear for so long that felt natural, but I can practice truth until that feels natural too, and it's becoming that for me because the voice that likes me is trustworthy, right? Like I just said, if sacred mystery can hold all of this and not dissolve, that for me, wow, that helps me know that it's trustworthy. The ego's not trustworthy. The ego changes its goals constantly. The ego doesn't want my happiness. It wants stimulation. Lots of TV. It doesn't want my happiness. It wants validation. Why aren't people liking and sharing my Facebook posts? I need validation. Those are just temporary reliefs. But I want to ask this final question. What decision do you want to take back from the ego today? What decision do you want to take back from the ego today? Because every moment is a choice. It's a choice of pain or joy, fear or truth, delay or presence in the present. And the confusion begins to dissolve the moment I choose again. So, what decision do I want to take back from the ego today? This silliness that I'm I'm stuck in some sort of spiraling cycle of fear. I take that back because I'm not. I know who I am. I am light and I am rising. Say it with me. I am light and I am rising. And I am entitled to miracles. As we all are. This is just so amazing to me. The confusion of pain and joy is not a problem to solve. It's a path to walk. And I don't walk it alone, especially here with you guys. There is a voice that likes me, that trusts me, that gently guides me back to what is real. And what is real is not in conflict. It is whole. It is steady. It is here. And it is yours and mine. Blessed be. Oh, yay! Thank you for letting me share that with you today. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. That was really helpful for me. Thank you. I mean, just a teaching moment. And thank you for holding the space. And I'm wondering if there's anything anybody would like to share, or anything touched a chord for you or anything like that. Love to hear.
Thank you. Yeah, this has been great. Even when you this morning at the 6:30 for me, 8:30 for you, uh, it really stood out. And it's stood out again since Wednesday night too. It's odd that you stated the way you did because from that night till I don't know how many times to through today that, and I've never done it before until Wednesday night, was constantly repeating, I am love, and love holds no grievance.
Mm.
And so, as this thought system that you described that's got all these feelings and mad at this and upset with that and disappointed with this, and I just like, well, I see you. You're so upset, but I am love, and I don't hold any grievances.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's just been pretty cool
Hmm.
to be in this, for all that to be the same energy.
Yeah.
and not try to chase it away or quieten it down, but like, oh, I see now. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And it's nothing wrong. Is no uh, wrong emotions, bad emotions,
No.
emotions that shouldn't be here or shouldn't be being felt or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, you're really upset. You're really trying to protect somebody. But, probably yourself, because I am love and I hold no grievances.
Yes.
So it's like, that's just like, uh, I can just be sitting somewhere in the house and all of a sudden I'll be like, I am love and I hold no grievances. So there's no guilt here. I'm not, I'm good.
Yeah.
So that's just been just amazing
Yeah.
to to be in the space and of all of that, uh, all the thoughts. And I used to say this years ago, the ego thought system, it's just throwing stuff up against the wall to see what sticks. What sticks in the wall of our mind. It don't, like you say, it's all over, like we was just reading. It's all over the place. It's not consistent. It's
Yeah.
like, it could be over a popsicle stick or it could be over bombing a nation. It don't matter,
Exactly.
who ate my popsicle. Or it could be the stock market just crashed. It's all the same. It's just throwing it up there to see, you know,
Yeah.
what's gonna stick, what's gonna draw you uh out of your joy.
Yeah.
Uh, and that I know this song. I was that Southern gospel been kicking back in.
Yes.
You, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away.
I love that.
And
World
just
didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. Yeah, exactly. I love
and
that.
that joy is true. And as you asked, the question was asked through Glenn. What do you offer the world? What are you offering the world? And I can say that, and this is from the feedback of the world that they feed back to me.
Yeah.
But no matter what is going on, there is a laughter, there's a happiness that comes from Regis. It's not based on circumstance, what just happened in the news, what
Yes.
didn't happen in the news, or who got elected, who didn't get elected,
Right.
but uh, that message that we can have joy now, no matter what,
Yes.
in the face of whatever. In that It's just amazing to have that to continue to grow,
It really is.
to just be and to be safe and full of trust. For a couple of years, I would say I was just well, I was in the workforce for one reason, and everybody got these little canned statements that they always say, like, "How was your day?
Yeah.
How was your morning?"
Yeah.
And my answer would always be perfect. And, and people, you would be surprised that people be like, "Oh, I can't say that." As these superstitions is like, if I embrace joy,
Yeah.
happiness, I'm gonna curse it by
Yeah.
embracing it. Then something,
Yes.
if I embrace it, something bad gonna happen. So
Right.
I don't even want to say that life is that good. No.
Yeah. There's a fear there that
Yeah,
if I claim, if I know that I have joy or I speak it, that it's gonna slip away.
yeah, yeah,
And that's, it's the trick. It's the ego crafty, subtle trick.
yeah. And what I found is that if we go with the truth of who we are,
Hmm.
because it's so weird, because I always get some type of feedback
Hmm.
without asking for it. Like, I can feel crappy, whether that's angry crappy,
Hmm.
uh, sad crappy, or whatever. And I'll choose to go out, to leave the house, and walk in the truth of who I am. And even though
Yes.
inside I'm feeling like the S word, on those days, people would think everybody love Reese's. It was like, and inside, opposite emotions going, but if I just walk in the truth of who I am
Yeah.
and not cling to the story that's being told, uh, it's like miracle magic.
Yeah.
All these people, you're so this today, you're so great today, you're so happy today, you're so nice today, you're the nicest person I ever met, whatever. You getting all this stuff, and it's so it's proven to me that these spaces, it don't have to be chased away. These feelings, these
Yeah.
emotions, they
Yeah.
don't have to be chased away. They
Yeah.
don't have to be denied. Uh,
Exactly.
and that the light and the truth of who we are shines.
Yes.
It's not based on feelings. You know,
It
if we let
really.
it shine, it'll shine. Now I'm gonna shut up. Thanks.
Oh, that's okay. It was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So true. It is not based on feelings. Yay. So, you know what? I'm going to sing one more song before we go. And this is dedicated to you, Regis. um, the other day, which one? Contemplation Day 76 was about the stillness, and it reminded me of this old gospel song, What a Friend We Have in Jesus. So here's my rewritten version of that song. What a friend we have in stillness. All our fear and grief to bear. We don't have to be discouraged in the stillness. Sing your prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we don't know stillness and the joy that finds us there. Have you trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? You don't have to be discouraged. In the stillness, sing your prayer. And the joy will find you there.
That may have to be a bonus track on the new album.
Yes, I was just thinking about that. That really rocked my world. Meryl says, yes, yes, please. Okay, cool. Then I will. Yay. Nice. Well, y'all, thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it, and I just love being with you, so it's really lovely to have this thing. I do have everything on Spotify, David. Thanks for asking. It's if you just search Rev Yolanda, R-E-V, Yolanda on Spotify. The latest one called Did You Know is the newest one that just came out. And I'll be, releasing the new album sort of track by track. So coming up, the release date for Sparkle is going to be May 14th, which is Glenn's birthday. Sparkle! So, oh, I can't wait to hear David's program. So I'm gonna hand the mic over back to Sassy, Sassy girl. So remember to listen to the voice that likes you. She will tell you that we are one, and she will tell you how to act like it. I love y'all. Mwah.